And let's just first talk about what the ADL is. Let's just talk about who they are and where they come from. They're called the Anti-Defamation League, which is a bit vague and a bit strange also. Many groups, they sort of contain the fundamental conceit in their name. The Republican Jewish Coalition, the RJC, is a coalition of Republican Jews. And AIPAC, American Israel Public Affairs Committee, is a public affairs committee that is in favor of the U.S.-Israel relationship. It's right there in the name. Anti-Defamation League. They're a league that is against the defamation. Defamation of who? Defamation in general? Of what? Of who? They were created because of the accusations against an American Jew by the name of Leo Frank, who was accused of raping and murdering a little girl in America. And this is a time of many charges like this against Jews, like the Dreyfus Affair in France, Leo Frank Affair in the United States, where Jews, like blacks and like other minority groups, were being accused of things. And those respective communities claimed that this constituted a defamation. The charges against Jews or blacks or other marginalized groups constituted a form of defamation. That's what they said. I'm not saying that. That's what they said. That's where the name comes from. They said Leo Frank was defamed as a killer, pedophile, rapist because he was Jewish. That was a defamation of Jews as a group because they're marginal. In the same way that blacks are defamed, in the same way that other ethnic, racial, religious minorities were attacked on the basis of their minority status, they're being defamed as criminals, rapists, murderers, whatever. Of course, Leo Frank was most likely guilty, but that is where the name comes from. So the Anti-Defamation League is born, and it is a subsidiary of the B'nai B'rith, which is an international Jewish society. It's a Jewish group. But Jewish is not in the name. It is a Jewish group. And if you read their mission statement, it says that they're dedicated specifically to fighting anti-Semitism, building up the Jewish community, and defending Israel. And they're explicitly born of the international Jewish community, part and parcel of the Jewish community. They're considered a Jewish group and a constituent member of the Organization of Major American Groups. Okay? That's what the ADL is.